Would you like to learn to draw but don't know where to start? Well, a great way to start, only one of the techniques to use, is by doing a grid. So on this one, for instance, I've printed off my reference photo or image that I'm using, and I'm placing 1 inch squares to make a grid. So you can use whatever size square you want, whichever is comfortable to you. I tend to like the 1 inch squares for myself. The larger piece I go, I tend to increase the size slightly, but it's entirely up to you. This helps doing a grid as well. It helps the brain um, draw what it sees as opposed to what it thinks it sees. The brain likes to take over and tends to draw what it thinks it should be drawing from memory, but this way you do draw actually what you see because you're looking at each individual square. So for instance, on this one, I've started at the top of the little duckling's head, second square in at the top, and just working my way round, noticing what is in each individual square in terms of shapes, and also the negative space. Don't focus too much on the detail. You're just looking at the outlines and seeing what is in each individual square. And take this slowly. You don't have to rush. Get used to your pencil in hand, looking at the squares, and just really notice what is in each individual square. I'm doing this on a separate bit of paper as well, not the actual paper that I'll be drawing on, because it just gives me the freedom to sketch more confidently, knowing that I can make mistakes, rub out, and also it doesn't leave that unsightly grid outline once you rub that out either. So you just transfer this image that you've created within the grid onto your actual drawing paper. And how you can do that is by doing it this way. I'm using a pencil, as it's a small piece, just to lay on the back over the graphite, because you need graphite on the actual paper you're transferring it to, and using that to transfer on my actual drawing paper. Other ways are to use transfer paper in between or a light box. Okay, so just think of gridding as scaffolding. It holds you up while you're learning to see like an artist. It's not cheating, it's a learning tool, a bridge between what your brain thinks it sees and what's actually there, and it's all good practice. And when you step back at the end, erasing the lines, you'll see how all those tiny squares have worked together to create one accurate, beautiful drawing.